Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. And the fair catch signaled for it, take it. Guys up front lined up. It's first down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Being on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
To throw, it's Cook. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back to throw again. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Dropping back, it's Cook. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing...
Second and goal for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the 1st half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, here we go. I mean, you have not come this far to get this close to be conservative and kick a field goal. To me, you've got to take this chance. You only get so many opportunities to be this close in a national championship game. Get the ball into the end zone.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Speck. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's back. Short throw complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, not with that push by that defensive line.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Cook. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So second down after the incompletion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Back to pass. It's back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. That sack sets up an important third down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's moving out of the pocket. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Looking to pass. It's Beck. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
With a sack on first down, it's second down. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Dogs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. Quarterback drops back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, it's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They get the second half started with the running play. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? To throw, it's back. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Missouri now in the red zone. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. To the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the ball to the ground. The offense recovers the fumble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
This one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's back. Catch made on the out route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. And we'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Fighting off the tackler. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Beck. Looking for a deep completion. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
To throw, it's Cook. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Can he take it all the way? The 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you could see it. Content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Missouri offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Cook. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Stout defense. They stuff it from this angle. I don't think he got the first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The backs got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made it! A walk-off field goal to win a national championship. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For the first time ever, national champions and your kings of the college football world, the Missouri Tigers.